Okay, so an introduction to understanding chord progressions. So you might have heard me talk about, or read in a book, or heard other people talk about the concept or the ideas like 2-5-1 or 1-6-2-5, or that the third chord is dominant. So what we're referring to there is you're just relabeling the different notes or the different degrees in the major scale, and then ascribing a different chord to each of those degrees. So if we look at the F major scale, for example, so I'll always refer back to the F major scale in this video. We have an F, a G, an A, a B flat, a C, a D, and an E. So they're the 7 notes. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, or the 7 different degrees of the major scale. Okay, so what you need to do is build a chord from each of those degrees. So it's, how do we build a chord then? So we need a root, some kind of third, and some kind of fifth to build each chord. So I'll just go straight into it, and hopefully it will just make more sense as we go along. So we've got, starting off with our F, our root, so that's our basis for the chord. So F is now our root note. Our third, F, G, A, which is 3 notes away, F, G, that's our third. So I'm always just referring within the major scale. Our fifth is the 5th note of the major scale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. F, G, A, B flat, C. So if we take our root, which is the F, our third, which is the A, and our fifth, which is a C, F, A and C together, that makes a major chord. So whenever I refer to chord 1, if I'm in a major key like F, chord 1 is a major chord, so F. So let's have a look at chord 2. So our second degree of F major is G, so chord 2 is built off of the G. So again, we're going to use the formula of root, some kind of third, and some kind of fifth, and our scale will dictate how it presents itself. So we've got a G, if that's number 1, or the root, A will be number 2, and B flat is now number 3. So a G, a B flat, that's a minor third. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So some kind of root, some kind of, well, a root, a third, and a fifth. So G, B flat, and D makes G minor. So chord 2 of a major scale is a minor chord, G minor. And it's all goes back to the original F major scale. So we're just using those notes, just in a different order. Chord 1 is major, chord 2 is minor. So again, if we start from the third degree of F major, which is A, so F is 1, G is 2, A is 3. So the third degree, so that gives A, then a B flat, and a C. So that's our third from the third degree. It's a little bit confusing, makes sense over time. So we've got an A and a C, and we need to find a fifth. So now we're looking for the root, some kind of third, and some kind of fifth, starting from the A. So A, B flat, C, that's your third, D, and E would be your fifth from A. So A, C, and E. So the third degree of F major scale is an A, and it presents an A minor chord, or A, C, and E. So we've got F major, chord 2 is G minor, chord 3 is A minor. So if we go to the 4th degree of the F major scale, which is B flat, F, G, A, B flat, 1, 2, 3, 4. So now we need to build a chord from the 4th degree from that B flat using the notes of F major scale. So we need a root, some kind of third, and some kind of fifth, So our root is B flat, that would be the second, C. D would now be the third of B flat. 2, 3, and that's our fifth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's a B flat major. So we've got an F major, chord 1, G minor, chord 2, chord 3, A minor, chord 4, A major, chord number 5. So now we start from the 5th degree of B flat. So again, we need some kind of root, some kind of third, some kind of fifth to make up the chord. We're all using the notes of F major, F, G, A, B flat, C, D and E. So now we're starting from the C, that's now our root, our bass note. That's the second, that's the third, that E, C, D, E, F, G, root, third and fifth. So chord number 5 is major, just like chord 4 and chord 1, but 2 and 3 are minor. Right, let's have a look at the 6th degree of F major. So that's up right up here, that's a D, so F is 1, G is 2, 3, 4, 5, our 6th degree from F major. So we've got a D, an E, an F, so that's our third, because we were looking for a type of third from D, and that's our fifth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that's what F major presents us from the point of view of D. And it's a minor chord, so we've got major, minor, minor, major, major, minor. Now we're going to the last degree, the 7th degree. This one's a bit more, slightly more odd. You probably use it a bit less to begin with, but we'll learn it nonetheless. So E, that's the 7th degree. F, G, A, B flat, C, D, E. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So again, we're looking for some kind of third and some kind of fifth to stack up on our E. So G is our third. 1, 2. And B flat is our fifth. It's a flat 5 and a flat third. It's a diminished chord. So chord number 1, F major. Chord number 2, G minor. Chord number 3, A minor. Chord number 4, B flat. Chord number 5 is a C major. Chord number 6 is a D minor. Chord number 7 is the E diminished. And that's it. That's the 7 chords made from the 7 degrees of F major. So if I go back to the original statement when I said what's a 2-5-1 or what's a 1-4-5, so let's have a look at 1-4-5 for a second. So 1-4-5 just means I'm playing chord number 1, which we know is F, chord number 4, which now we know is B flat, and chord number 5, which is C major. So F to a B flat to a 5 chord to a 1. So that's a 1-4-5 progression. 1, 4, 1, 4, 5, 1. What's a 2-5-1? Well, so now we know our 2 chord is a minor, it's G minor, and our 5 chord is C major, and back to our 1 chord, which is F major.